The bar and I seen about 6 men sitting down and 4 ladies standing up trying to buy a drink. That shit pissed me off.
I think you're so accustomed to insulting men that you do not realize you're insulting women right at the same time. Describe it. Let's talk about it.
And nothing makes my ass itch more than a man with a between his legs. When I went to the bar and I seen about 6 men sitting down and 4 ladies standing up trying to buy a drink. That shit pissed me off. Who the fuck raised y'all? Big grown husky ass niggas. Get the fuck up. Finally one of the chairs become available. I don't know where the Spider-Man came from. This man swooped in so fast, grabbed the chair, sat down and ordered a cocktail. I thought we was playing musical chairs in this bitch. I said, I got on heels. He didn't give a
To be fair, leave Spider-Man out of this. Right? leave Spider-Man out of this. Listen, the answer is simple. You know, statistically, more than likely in the black community, you're raised by a woman. Right? So this behavior that you're very critical of, right? That you want to say, who raised you? You know, right? You know, a lot of these behaviors that you see in men that you hate, that you're so upset about, you're raised in a single mom household. Who do you want us to blame now further? What happens and what's the next layer? A lot of women would tell their sons, do not let these women take advantage of you. They would carefully omit, right, why they're starkly familiar with this. But a lot of tunes begin to change when they have their own son, or or if you're close to a brother, or if you actually knew your father, then you don't seem to fly these misandrous sort of flags. But in reality, a lot of the things that you see in men that you don't like today are the result of being raised by women or growing up in society where they told you time and time again how evil you were as a man. How sometimes the best thing we can do that we figure out on our own is to take a step back because we get conflicting messages from you guys all the time. On one hand, don't approach. On the other hand, do approach. On the other hand, you're supposed to approach like this. On the other hand, that's the worst way to approach. On over here, you should be pumping my gas. On over here, I can pump my own gas. I can hold my own door. You're supposed to lift my overhead, my carry-on to the overhead. Over here, I can do it. I don't need a man. All these conflicting messages result in what? Most things, most organisms on this planet, when you're left with this confusing set of stimuli, you take a step back to try to say, well, let something develop. Who's going to win this tug of war? Or until I can get a better chance to evaluate you, I'm just going to leave you be. I'm going to treat you like a person. This is the magical thing that happens when men look at you and say, hey, you're attractive, but it stops right there. When it stops right there, when there's nothing else that I can be gained from you, you don't get me being overly nice, overly gracious, overly generous with you because you look good, because you're dressed nicely in heels, because you have a pretty face. No, I look and say, oh, okay, cool, right? I'm still trying to get that, that martini espresso. I'm still trying to get the espresso martini. I'm still thirsty, right? I'm a little tired. I want a little pick-me-up. Oh, that's feminine. Cool. Right? Cool. This is where we get to when we're left with all these conflicting messages. When there isn't, I don't want to say there's a unified sort of front, but when you become very comfortable insulting men. And a lot of those men, they're never going to hit you. They're never going to talk to you outside of your face. They're just going to treat you like unattractive men. They're going to treat you just like a man. What's up? Right? Oh, it's first come, first served. That's the first served. That's the law of the jungle amongst men. If you want the seat, if you want me to engage with any type of graciousness, you better ask. Most men are more than willing for you to bridge that gap, bridge that divide and say, hey, would you mind if you let me sit? Oh yeah, of course. No problem. If you don't say anything, you're outside my purview. That's how a lot of men operate with a lot of other men. Once I come into a new place, a new scene, a new room, I look and see where the threats are, where the exits are, who's noticing me as I notice them. Okay, these are the people I need to maybe keep an eye on, or okay, my ego's flared up. Now I can take everyone in this room. Ooh, everything's falls to background noise. When other new things come in and out, you go up, you observe again. Women fall into that now because of the talk, because of the rhetoric, because of how far the pendulum swings, depending depending on who's making the point. Men have just said, okay, cool, I'm gonna take a step back, and at the best I can treat you neutrally. Now we see more people being upset that you're getting as a woman, a man is ignoring you. You don't want to be treated neutrally. You still want the best of chivalry, but you want the best of equality. And it's too confusing of a roadmap to walk, and there's one with very little reward for it. So if you're not important to me, if I don't know you, then I'm going to treat you like an unattractive, useless man until he says, surprise, I do have some information that is worthwhile to you. Oh, you have my attention. Otherwise, you fade to the background. I think men also understand that's the safest way to play a lot of you. And not play like I'm trying to take advantage of you, but how I play this game. Until you make your intentions known, until you make your interests known, then I have to take this step back and just say, you do what you want to do. Please and thank you. All this, you still get those, but all that extra excess, that came for our attraction to you. That came for us trying to be attractive to you. But once you said these things don't matter, these would leave us alone, we get it. Okay. It's not that all men are here afraid or just want to say, well, I don't want to be labeled a creep. No, over time, when you get used to this, you find that this is a more peaceful existence with the rest of the world. I see you. Yeah, you're pretty. But just like you've been trying to coach and teach men all their lives, they end up realizing, okay, yeah, I don't have to holler. I don't have to chase down. You don't have to be the center of my universe because I just met you and I think you're really pretty. I can look and observe. I can go about my business. Sometimes I'll just say, I'll stop. So, hey, you're absolutely gorgeous. I love your hair. Oh, thank you. And then I'm already on my way. Sometimes you can feel the confusion in there. Like that wasn't, no, sometimes it's just nice to pay someone a compliment and keep it going. I like to pretend like my mom's watching. Oh, that was really nice of you. And I'm on my way. I don't want anything more. When I look at my life and say, and I think a lot of men do this, they can look and say, how much time, effort, or bandwidth do I have left to entertain someone new? None? All right, cool. So now I'm at the bar. I'm sitting down trying to order a drink and I see you standing. I see you a bunch of other men standing. It doesn't occur to me. It doesn't make me less of a man. It doesn't make me, I'm not a gentleman. It just means, hey, I'm a product of the times. I'm a product of the environment. If you want men to adhere to different rules and structures, you too have to play that very same game. You too have to be a participant. You want men to be chivalrous, but you stop being the ladies, the elegant ladies that chivalry was required for. If we're it's almost as if we're at a cotillion when we both understand our roles. I'm supposed to stand when you get up to go to the bathroom. Okay, understand that. Do you understand what your role would be in a different scenario? No? We'll be playing the game. We had an agreement. We had a tacit agreement, and then you pulled out of it. And then looking at men and say, how come you still do not adhere to these things? Honestly, because all those things put us at a disadvantage while trying to entice you and show you that I do not mind being disadvantaged if it pleases you. A lot of people just don't care about pleasing strangers anymore. If you want us to go back to that, then you're going to have to, we're going to have to forge a new agreement because we can rarely go back. Societally, we rarely go back. In that case, one thing I can recommend to this lady is, yeah, maybe next time wear some flats. If you disagree, let me know down in the comments below. If you see other videos on the screen, check those out. Let me know your thoughts about those in those videos. And of course, if you're listening to my voice now, if you have not subscribed, I think you should. We're trying to build something dope. I'll see you in the next one.